My first question, Simon. Why is it that Amos Yee was charged, yet several other people before him who had clearly demonstrated seditious tendencies weren't? In particular, you know, Jason Neo, who was the one who made the comment about the busload of young Muslim kids, saying that these are terrorists in training. And then there was Amy Cheong, who made the remark about the Malay wedding in the void deck. And there was Pastor Kong. There were several other instances where clearly there were seditious tendencies, but they were not charged. They were let off with a warning, possibly because they apologized. But whatever it is, people out there are wondering, why is there this inconsistency in the application of the law? There's even the suggestion that Amos Yee was charged because of the way he juxtaposed his statement about Christianity with Lee Kuan Yew? I don't know, but as a law expert, perhaps you can shed some light.
Well, I think the reality is that people say stupid things all the time. And the question is, which of those stupid things are criminal? And the vast majority, happily, are not. But in Singapore, you have a legal regime that gives the government, and in particular the Attorney General, broad discretion. There are a wide variety of circumstances where you could characterise certain speech acts as seditious, and in some cases that discretion is exercised to charge. So under the Constitution, the Attorney General, as public prosecutor, can exercise the discretion whether to charge or not, and he or she must do it in good faith and in consistency with the Constitution. Why did he do it in Amos Yee's case? It would be ludicrous to suggest that it had nothing to do with the timing. Clearly, the fact that this teenager had an 8-minute rant, letting off some steam perhaps, saying some crazy things perhaps, but very soon after the passing of Singapore's founding Prime Minister, at a time of great national anxiety or mourning. And to me, the real question, in many ways, is not why he was charged. To me, the main question, or the most interesting question rather, is why, having seen that, did 30 people file police reports? To be outraged, to be offended, fine, I can understand that. But actually to put your name to a police report in the hope that this person will then be convicted, potentially sent to prison, happily that doesn't look like it's going to happen. So to me, that's a real question.
That appears like a mob reaction, right? Now,
well, a mob reaction would be to attack him. The mob reaction is the 49-year-old who went up and slapped him. That's a crazy reaction. But to file a police report is to attempt to invoke the instruments of the state in a very formal way. You've got to put your name to it. So that's a little bit more calculated, I think, than just a mob reaction.